Home show. What are you selling at the home show? Appointments. Okay. Yes. Kind of. You said drive-bys?
Well, not drive-bys.
Are you working in Detroit? What did they? Benefits, knowledge. Here's why salespeople have a hard time a lot of times. Salespeople, not sales professionals. Here's why salespeople have a hard time setting appointments at home shows. There's something called the business card syndrome. I'll talk to salespeople all the time, even our crew sometimes. I'll talk to them after a home show. How was the home show? Oh, it was great. I must have handed out 150 cards, man. I'm going to get tons of calls. It was awesome. You know what I'm thinking?
I got to buy you new cards for nothing.
I'm going to have to buy you new cards, and and it's going to cost me money because most of those are going to get round filed. For those of you who don't know, round file is the trash can. Okay, thrown away because it's round.
You got to get their name or their card.
Well, here's why. Who's your competition at a home show?
Everybody. That's selling anything.
Thank you. You guys got that. A lot of people, they'll just say, well, there's Echo and Connecticut and Culligan or whatever, whoever. But you're right. It's every other person at that home show. It's the spine people. It's the cabinet people. It's the carpet people. It's the guy with the mic up there selling the sham wows. Okay? It's everybody. Okay? It's everybody. And by the time they get to you in your booth, they're exhausted. They don't want another salesperson trying to peddle their stuff. Right? Would you guys agree with that? Okay? So what are you selling? You're selling your knowledge. You're selling your professionalism. What are you hoping they purchase it with?
Their time.
Their time. I'm going to tell you guys something. You all heard the cliche, time is money, right? Very few people really ever stop to think about that phrase, though. Okay? My opinion is that if you can get somebody to spend their time with you, getting them to spend their money is easy. Okay? But most salespeople sell the wrong stuff at the home shows. Most of them try and sell equipment at the home shows. And we're going to role play that. Okay? But in just a second. But what types of appointments do you set? What types of appointments do you set at the home shows? Any kind.
Yeah.
Any kind. Any opportunity to get in front of the customer. Okay? Because you are selling your knowledge, your professionalism, and they're buying it with their time. Here's what happens. I'm going to show you exactly what happens and why, after today, if you're not doing it already, you will triple the amount of appointments you set at home shows and blow your competition, the other water treatment competition, as well as the other competition out there, out of the water when it comes to setting appointments. It is so easy. Most people try and sell equipment. You guys are no longer going to do that. You're going to be selling service. Here's what happens. I'm going to use Jeff. Okay, Jeff? I haven't really picked on you too much. Okay. Ask me, come up to me and here, I'm going to ask you. We'll see. Do you mind if I put you on the spot a little bit?
No.
Okay. So, what makes Connecticut better than the Echo guy over there?
A lot of different things.
Like?
Non-electric.
Okay.
Twin tank design.
Okay.
Salt water regeneration.
Okay. Good. That a typical response? I mean, if I ask that of you, Christy, are you going to give me any similar answers? You know, if I ask what makes Culligan better than Echo, you have efficiencies, timers, and stuff like that. And there are things that you believe are better with the Culligan system than somebody else's.
Before the sales.
Okay, you've been through. You've heard it. That's right. Okay. Good. You remember. A bad example. Somebody who hasn't heard this presentation before.
You want to say now?
Okay. Good.
Let me swing by. I'll show you.
Well, here's what happens. Okay. First off, the things that you mentioned: soft water regeneration, non-electric. Those are features. Okay, and they're features of equipment. Now, What I asked,
RO water will get that out.
who's been to the doctor ever? Okay, good. Then you guys may understand this, okay? If you walked into the doctor, any doctor, and you said, "Doctor, what's wrong with me?" What's the doctor going to do? What kind of questions? What are your symptoms? Yeah. How do you feel? Can you give me a hint? You're a moron if you think I can figure it out. That's what's wrong with you. Okay, right? Isn't that essentially the same thing that I did when I walked up to you, the professional, Jeff, and said, "What makes your equipment better than theirs?" You don't have a clue what I'm talking about. You don't know whether I mean water softener, whether I mean iron filter, whether I mean drinking water system, whether I mean, you don't have any idea what I want. You have not diagnosed me. You essentially did the same thing as a doctor who was going to give me a prescription without ever finding out what my symptoms were. Does that make sense? Okay? So, let's reverse it and try it differently. Okay? You're the person walking by in the booth. Ask me the same question.
Makes Connecticut better than Echo Water.
Are you looking for, what's your name?
Jeff.
Jeff, I'm Kelly. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming by. When you say what makes it better, are you talking drinking water or softened water?
Softened water.
Softened water. Now, do you live on city or well?
Well water.
You're on well. Do you have equipment now?
No.
Okay. Are you familiar with conditioners or softeners at all?
Somewhat.
Have you had a chance to do any research on them? You have an idea kind of what you're looking for?
No, not really.
Okay. Any idea what your water analysis is like? What your hardness is? Iron?
It's about 20 grains hard.
How about the iron? Any idea how much iron?
Not sure.
Don't know. You know, it might not be a bad idea, Jeff. I mean, we carry several different pieces of equipment there, and they all do kind of different things. There are different advantages and disadvantages to each one. Might not be a bad starting point, though, to have somebody swing out and just test the water, give you kind of an idea what you're looking at, and then you have a better idea of the type of equipment that you have or that you might need. How soon are you looking at putting something in?
Is that a month or two?
Okay. If you want, I'd be happy to swing out and test it. If nothing else, give you an idea what you're looking at, and give you a starting point as you continue to do your research. What happened there?
You took.
Oh, do you want a hug?
You took control is the main thing I saw.
I took control of it, but seriously, did I?
You didn't bash anybody else either.
You bought more
No.
time.
Or make yourself.
Yeah, you bought time, you've got the appointments.
Let me ask you: is everybody? If that question was asked, let's say you got Echo, Hague, Connecticut, Culligan. In most situations, how many people? Does a customer know what soft water regen is? Most people? Do they? I mean, do they know what countercurrent regeneration is? Do they know the difference between fine mesh and mid mesh resin? Do they know what capacities are? Do they know what salt efficiencies are? Do customers know that? Okay. Let me ask you this. Yeah, you're right. Let me ask you this: will most softener salespeople start spewing the benefits or the features of their equipment when asked that question?
Yep.
Okay. It is because you're proud of it and you believe in what you're selling. It is the first reaction, but you've got to get out of the mindset that you're selling equipment at the home shows. You guys, if you want to set appointments at the home shows, stop selling equipment. If you want to set appointments, stop selling equipment. Start selling your knowledge. By the way, you're going to have a much better chance the more knowledge you have. Right? Yes, sir.
Where I'm from, we have a competitor that brings their whole line of products with a sticker of how much it costs. And every year it's the same question. There's a $6.99 softener. Why would I buy your softener instead of the $6.99?
Well, you can.
I mean, would you approach it the same way?
Yeah, I would.
Absolutely. What are you looking for? What are you going to get out of $6.99? I mean, you know that a $6.99 softener is not going to be the same quality as one that. Right, but I would ask that directly to the customer. You know that a $6.99 softener, I mean, you can go down to Sears and it will soften the water. It's going to do the job. You can go to Sears and buy one for $500-600 if you want. It is going to soften the water. You know what? I always ask people, I always mention to people, a moped's great for getting around town in the summertime. You just wouldn't ride it to Florida. If all you're doing is driving around town in the summertime by yourself, buy a moped, if that's what your needs are. If you're looking at something a little more quality, something's going to last a little longer, service that goes with it, then everybody is aware that generally you have to make a little bit more investment. But both are okay choices. They're okay. It's really okay. I would rather you, we carry a softener at Clearwater. We carry a softener cash and carry for $400, so I could compete that. I know a lot of people don't have something. We never sell them. We never sell cash and carry $400 things. But it gives us the way to, we can say that I'd rather you get it from us than them, than Home Depot, because we don't sell tractors and chainsaws and ladders and everything else. That's all we do. If you have a competitor that has one, their sign that says, we are the competitor that has a sign that says $400 on our softener. So we never sell them, though, because people understand that that's a $400 softener. Does that make sense? Yeah. If you're competing against us with a $400 softener, then I would point that out. I would let them say it. Let them say that that's not. What are you looking for? Are you going to be in the house a long time? Here's something to consider, Jason. If in your house you have put in mid-range appliances, mid-range faucets, mid-range washer, those sorts of things, a mid-range softener might work fine for you. But if you have upgraded any of those things, if you have a nicer washing machine, nicer faucets, nicer dishwasher, you may want to consider putting in a better quality piece of equipment that's designed to protect that. Because remember, the water conditioner is the one appliance in the house that protects everything else that touches your water.